Not gonna lie, this one really tilts me. So, this came out yesterday. Michael Ninjaboogie Ross was kicked from a Dota 2 esports team known as SMG due to the loss of a loved one. I am not joking when I state that. On May 20th, Ninjaboogie posted a tweet on Twitter stating, "Kicked because my mom was on her last days and they assumed it would affect my performance. I already knew for some time that this day will come since she had stage 4 cancer. She passed away on Monday. Imagine being fired from a job because you are about to lose a loved one." Okay, it continues on though with more tweets. Later that day, he posted up 2 tweets further explaining his situation. Further explanation: I was supposed to fly back and join the team on the 14th. My mom had a stroke on the evening of the 12th and was admitted. I asked if I could have my flight moved as boot camp starts on the 20th. Mid1 gave me a call on the 14th asking my decision. I gave my decision the following day and was informed he wanted to talk. They had a meeting without me and informed me they were going to continue without me. He then posted up a photo of a text message he sent to his team stating this: "So I want to stay in Cebu," I believe I pronounced that correctly, "while my mom is in the hospital due to the recent stroke she had. She will be discharged Monday tops. The outcome can be 2 things. She's okay for the meanwhile, or she sadly passes away due to complications. Already spoke to the doctor and my whole family gave me the DNR approval to the doctor. I'm certain I want to play, and regardless of the outcome, my motivation will not waver. My aunt is with her in the hospital and gives me updates on her situation, and I have been spamming MMR with the free time I have. She even told me herself today that I should go, but I can't leave her at a critical time like this. I would see myself as a failure as a son. I just need to settle a few more things before her hopeful discharge, and I will be good to join you all in the boot camp. I hope my decision is to your liking." So, something else, some more information that came out regarding this guy. It turns out that this was his main form of income to take care of his family due to both the COVID-19 pandemic and the death of his father shortly before the pandemic. So, a tweet was tweeted at him stating, "What I don't understand is why he don't want to take care of his mother first before going back to the pro scene." Ninjaboogie replied to this tweet stating, "How else do I take care of my mother after I exhausted all my earnings surviving the pandemic and taking care of her? My father died at the beginning of the pandemic and was bumped up as head of the family." While all of this was going on, Team SMG posted up a tweet on Twitter announcing that Ninjaboogie was parting ways from the team, stating this: "Announcement on our Dota 2 squad. We would like to thank @Ninjaboogie for his enthusiasm, hard work, and dedication for Team SMG during our time together. Today we part ways. Thank you, Ninjaboogie. Keep boogieing, even under gunfire," with some hearts. Reading up on a few articles, I came across the information that he was confirmed that he was given no prior warning during any of this from being removed from the team. So, I mean that oh man, this kind of gets me tilted. First off, before I actually go off on my rant, how I feel about all of this, I just want to say rest in peace to both of his parents. I hope and I wish the best for him. I know that times like this are tough, especially whenever you're moved up to be the head of the family after your father passes away, sadly. I know being pushed up there in that position that you were in is obviously difficult, and now at the time you lose your mother, it's also difficult, man. Rest in peace to both of them, and I hope and wish the best for you. It's good to see on Twitter he's getting a lot of positivity and support from a lot of people, which is good. I like that. I mean, this guy's going through a rough time, and after seeing the crap that he's went through, he needs it more than ever. To Team SMG, what you guys have done is immorally incorrect on every single level. I don't care. I don't care what you come at me with. What you done to this man is wrong. Okay, sure, it may affect his performance, the loss of a loved one, okay? I don't know, maybe you could offer him some time off with some pay for that? I mean, because obviously what this man is going through is rough. And that makes me question. So, like, you're going to kick somebody off of the team due to due to them mourning over the death of a loved one? So what, are you going to kick everybody off the team whenever it comes to them losing somebody in their life? Are you going to kick them off the team because you're afraid it's going to affect their performance? Look, I understand that, they're worried that he may not play up to their standards. I don't know. Offer him some time off with pay. You know, like it doesn't have to be forever. Offer him like a month or just a few weeks off without pay, and then tell him to come back on the team. I don't know. What you've done to this man is wrong. And I don't know how anybody could sit by and defend your shitty actions. If what this man is saying is true, and he's being open and honest with everybody, I hope your team burns and suffers. Okay? I mean, I know that's ruthless to say, but if you're going to treat people like this, you don't deserve to have a fucking esports team. Okay, I'm just saying. That's just how I feel about this. You're going to punish a man simply because of the fact that he's losing a loved one. This man has exhausted his funds because he has had to step up and be the caretaker of the family. And you're going to toss him aside like this? Bullshit. Imagine if something like this happened to, I don't know, like a big-time sports player. I don't know. LeBron James is the man that comes to mind right now. Okay? LeBron James from the NBA gets kicked off of the Lakers or whatever, just completely gets kicked out of the NBA due to the loss of somebody like this. Due to the loss of, you know, like a loved one, a parent, I don't know, a child, or just the loss of somebody in his life that, you know, he cares about. Imagine if he was kicked off of a team or kicked out of the NBA because of this. There would be riots. People would be pissed. I know plenty of people who would consider LeBron James, I guess, a good NBA star. I don't know much about basketball. I could honestly care less about basketball, but I feel like this is a good example. LeBron James right now is a good example because I know a lot of people who claim that he is like a top-notch, you know, basketball player. But imagine if something like this would happen to somebody like him. Okay, imagine if he was kicked off a team. People would be pissed. Even though I don't care about Dota 2, I've tried to play it once, and I was just like, I don't really understand this. I don't really get this. Whatever, even though I don't necessarily care about the game, what he's saying is true. I will stand by, and I will support this man through all of this crap. Because what this team done to him is wrong. It's bullshit. I'll say this. I could understand if, you know, the higher-ups or whatever on this man's team was upset. Like, if he didn't, you know, notify them about this situation prior, I could understand that. But from the way that it looks, this guy was being open and honest with them and trying to find a way to settle all of this, right? So that he can get back on the team. Regardless of the outcome that happens with his mother, it seemed like he was trying to be open and honest and you know, understandable about all of this. But then his team just tosses him aside like this. Yeah. At the end of the day, I can't defend this team whatsoever. What they done to this man is wrong. And it shouldn't have happened, man. God. I hope and I wish the best for this man. Rest in peace to both of his parents. I know life is tough for him right now. I'm glad to see that he's getting a lot of support and love and positivity on Twitter because, trust me, this man needs it right now more than ever. And to the people over at Team SMGs, the ones who actually decided to kick him off the team without even giving him a prior warning as well, or even talking to him about it, you do not need to be on an esports team. You do not need to be affiliated with an esports team whenever you're going to do something like this to a man. What's next? You're going to kick another person off the team just because they lose a loved one and you're afraid that it'll affect their performance? Off. But you know what? Just thank you all for tuning into this video. If y'all enjoyed it, go ahead and smash like. Show this man some support. I truly believe everything that he's saying is the truth. And Team SMG, bro.